Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The 18th championship is every Lakers fan's dream, but at the moment the chances of this happening are slim. The Lakers' situation is not good, because they cannot play at a high level. They win games, but because of the talent of Anthony Davis and some help from LeBron James and Dalton Netsch, but overall this team is not a playoff team. Upgrading this cast is what executive Rob Pelinka needs to do. Rumors: Lakers want to sign a point guard and a big center. The Lakers are really at a crossroads right now. With a 12-9 record and a tough loss to the Timberwolves, they've slipped from 4th to 8th in the West. LeBron's slump is a big part of the problem, going 0-4-19 from 3 in his last few games. Even though D'Angelo Russell had a solid 20-point game, the Lakers just can't seem to get into a consistent rhythm. Given the team's struggles, the Lakers might want to look back at some former players who could really help right now. With their search for a big man to pair with Anthony Davis and a need for more depth and defense, adding some familiar faces might be just what they need to get back on track. Whether it's a proven shot blocker, a 3-and-D wing, or a veteran leader, these 5 players could bring a much-needed boost to the roster. If the Lakers are serious about contending, they might want to revisit these options. Brook Lopez is still getting it done for the Bucks this season, averaging 12.3 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks per game, while the Bucks are sitting at 11-9 and starting to look like a contending team slowly. There's been talk of the Bucks possibly shaking things up, and Lopez's name has started popping up as a potential trade piece. Enter the Lakers, who desperately need a big man to pair with Anthony Davis. They've been linked to guys like Walker Kessler, Jonas Valanciunas, and Robert Williams III, but Lopez might be the best fit. He's an elite rim protector who can also stretch the floor with his three-point shooting, something none of those other guys can do at his level. With Lopez on board, LeBron and AD would have more space to work, and the Lakers' offense could finally open up. On defense, Lopez would be a huge upgrade. His shot blocking would give the Lakers a true anchor in the paint, letting Davis play to his strengths as a versatile defender who can switch onto just about anyone. And let's not forget, Lopez has championship experience and knows what it takes to perform when it matters most. For Lopez, a move to LA could mean another chance at a deep playoff run. He spent one season with the Lakers back in 2017-18, and while the team wasn't competitive then, this version of the Lakers is built to contend. If the Bucks are serious about moving pieces, the Lakers should jump on the opportunity to bring Lopez back. It's a reunion that just makes sense. The financial side of this deal is tricky, but D'Angelo Russell, Christian Wood, Maxwell Lewis and a 2029 first-rounder might be a good deal for the Bucks. Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball's story over the past few seasons has been a frustrating one, but there's still hope he can return to form. After sitting out the entire 2023-24 season due to a lingering knee injury, Lonzo underwent a meniscus transplant, an extremely rare procedure for pro athletes. This year, he's back in action for the Bulls, but the road has been anything but smooth. Over 5 games this season, he's averaging 4.4 points, 3.8 assists, and 2.4 rebounds while being eased back into the rotation. His minutes are limited as the Bulls try to manage his workload carefully, and his impact has understandably been muted. Lonzo exercised his $21.4 million player option for the 2024-25 season, making him a prime candidate for trade talks. The Bulls, currently 8-13, look like a team stuck in the mud with little chance of competing in the East. If they decide to pivot toward a rebuild, Lonzo's expiring deal could be a valuable asset. Add to that the swirling rumors about a potential reunion with his brother LaMelo in Charlotte, and Lonzo's name could heat up in trade discussions quickly. For the Lakers, Lonzo's skill set could be the answer to some of their biggest issues. His defense has always been elite, and his ability to set the table for stars like LeBron James and Anthony Davis would bring more balance to a roster that has struggled with consistency at the point guard position. Let's be real, D'Angelo Russell has been up and down, particularly on the defensive end, and Lonzo's basketball IQ and two-way ability would make him a great bench option as a floor general in games where D'Lo struggles. With his high salary, offering the Bulls a deal with Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt could be enticing to let Lonzo go back to the Lakers. On top of that, Lonzo's familiarity with the Lakers system and culture could make his transition seamless. He was a fan favorite during his first stint in LA, and his return would give the Lakers the kind of playmaker they need to compete with the West's heavy hitters. With the Bulls season going nowhere fast, the Lakers should absolutely be looking into bringing Lonzo back to the purple and gold. Lakers fans slam Rob Pelinka for creating excuses for not making any moves. Lakers fans criticize Rob Pelinka for blaming Jared Vanderbilt's injury inaction, calling for urgent roster moves amid growing frustration. The Los Angeles Lakers are facing a wave of backlash from their fanbase following the revelation in an ESPN report by Shams Charania and Dave McMenamin about Jared Vanderbilt's injury. A single line in the report ignited a storm of criticism. His absence has also prevented the Lakers front office from fully evaluating the needs of its roster as trade season approaches. Many fans on platforms like Reddit were quick to interpret this as an excuse planted by Rob Pelinka to justify inaction in improving the team. The reaction was harsh and pointed, as fans called out Pelinka's perceived shortcomings and the front office's lack of urgency. Lakers fans wasted no time expressing their dissatisfaction, labeling Pelinka as ineffective and unwilling to take risks. One fan remarked, "If you can't do an evaluation of this team, then you are bad at your job straight up." The sentiment was echoed widely, with others accusing the Lakers front office of being indecisive and hesitant to make moves. One particularly stinging comment read, "Rob has more excuses than LeBron's total career points." This frustration stems from the Lakers' lack of roster moves over the past 2 seasons. Despite sitting at 12-9 and 9th in the Western Conference, the team has struggled recently, going 2-5 in their last 7 games. The lack of meaningful changes to the roster, aside from drafting rookies Dalton Knecht and Bronny James, has left fans questioning the direction and ambition of the front office. Fans have pointed to Pelinka's history as evidence of a larger issue. One fan noted, "I have never seen a GM outlast 3 coaching changes in such a short period of time." Others accused the Lakers' management of pushing blame onto external factors like injuries or shifting the narrative to deflect accountability. "This totally reeks of upper management," one fan wrote. "No accountability, constantly pushing blame onto others for their inadequacy." The comparison to missed opportunities from the past has further fueled the ire. Fans have repeatedly lamented the decision not to trade for players like Miles Turner and Buddy Hield 2 seasons ago, a move that could have significantly bolstered the team's chances. The reason is that they don't want a bare cupboard once LeBron has retired, one fan speculated. But they should have pulled the trigger 2 seasons ago. The current state of the roster has exacerbated the anger. The Lakers have assets, including 2 first-round picks, that they can use to acquire a star player or much-needed reinforcements. Yet, the front office has failed to make significant moves. The defense, a glaring weakness with the team ranked 24th in defensive rating, desperately needs addressing, especially given Vanderbilt's prolonged absence. Fans are tired of waiting, with one noting sarcastically, "Remember when Pelinka said, 'Wait till the summer for a star?'" Another commented, "They are fence straddlers." It's been clear as day that they don't want to make any moves for whatever reasons they might have. The frustration surrounding Rob Pelinka and the Lakers front office is reaching a boiling point. While injuries to key players like Vanderbilt are valid challenges, fans are unwilling to accept them as excuses for inaction. With LeBron James and Anthony Davis still performing at a high level, the Lakers' championship window is narrow. The call for bold moves is louder than ever, and Pelinka's ability to navigate this pressure will likely define the Lakers season and his legacy as GM.